Good evening and bonsoir tout le monde. You are here for the final of the Piste Challenge Cup. Taking place right now, you will see the match between Team Blyton, which consists of Matt Blyton, Dean Seville and Mohktar Benerab, against Pip Gilman, Mark, not sure of his last name, and Christian Seville. So a little bit of a family face-off here as father plays son. Surprise, perhaps, victory for Team Gilman in their quarter-final as they faced off against the team from Thames Valley, Paul and Dean Webb, and their third, whose name I didn't catch. So we've seen what we think is a great ball from Matt there, according to his team. As one of our cameras has just cut out, we'll try and get you back live in just a second. And there we are. It is indeed a decent ball, just sat behind the jack. So Pip to try and respond, and just gone long. So as I was saying, Team Gilman played the Webbs and Co in their quarter-final. Team Gilman having ranked 8th as least performing runner-up after the groups, and Team Webb having been best performing group winners just by a point, being on 3 wins and plus 29 versus Team Blyton's 3 wins and plus 28, which put them in second place. Could have been a very different draw had that been the other way. Third ball from Team Gilman, played by Mark, takes the point. But yeah, Team Gilman have made their way to the final. Mohktar gets that nice clean shot there, gets the stay. Don't think it's second by the looks of things, but it's in a worthy position. Mark just having a look, filling in his spot from the previous shot. Good to see plenty of spectators still here watching this match this evening. Mark's ball this time goes wide, well wide. The final of the B is still in play, just at the back there, where Kamal's team plays Christian's team. Of course, Christian and Barry lost their third player late yesterday due to the need to self-isolate. We managed to find them a playing partner for today. Great ball from Christian there. At least everyone thinks so, apart from Stone, who hollered average from the stands. Mohktar with the shot again. Again, he's got the stay. It's not counting, but there is potentially some big shots to play in these last few balls, of this end. Last ball from Team Gilman. It's going to be played by Christian. Just come up short this time. He's come up short there, not beating that front ball, which I think was his objective, to bring the shot on. So what will we see now from Dean? 2 balls to come. There is some big shots. It could take 6. It'd require a double, but it is possible. Unlikely they'll go for it. I think we're going to see a point from Dean. And it's a good point at that. So 2 on the ground for Team Blyton. That looks like it could be 3. And that it is. 3 points for Team Blyton after the first end in this final of the Piste Challenge Cup here at John Street in Petanque, Northwest. Solid point from Matt to start off this end. We'll see Pip now try and get something in there. He's done it. It's a great shot. A little bit of movement on Matt's ball, bit of movement on the jack, but it's done the job. The 3rd place playoff also in hand at the moment. Team Geddes, this is Team Amin. And Mohktar taking the shot on here, gets it, gets the stay. Not the spotter, but it's where it needs to be, in the head. Currently counting. And Pip's ball going a little bit wild there. Can mark. Was Mark Ward. It's a great ball. Just curled wide. Maybe we'll see a shot now. Looks like that's going to be the way. Well, still got a ball in hand and Christian stepping into the circle. It's been a great day of Petanque here at John Street. The first of 2 days. This is the final. And Christian gets the hit, gets the stay, counting for 2 at the moment. A great day of Petanque here. Everyone seems to have enjoyed themselves. Teams from Scotland performed reasonably well, making the quarterfinals. So at least one of these teams playing right now. Oh, a miss from Mohktar. were perhaps expected to be at least in the semi-finals, if not in the finals, where they are. And that is Team Blyton, Matt and Mohktar, having played a number of competitions here, winning or as runners-up. Dean's played here previously, but not recently. It's nice to see him back out again. That's a great point from Matt. That favourable roll, bringing it backwards. It's just taking the point for them. But this other team in the final, Pip, Mark and Christian, another unknown quantity for us here. The first time they visited. And Christian gets the hit there. So again, 2 on the ground again. That was father. Now what will son do? Point in a reasonably decent point for sure. It's not take it, but it's cut them to 1. Oh, it could even be counting. That's why the tape's out. So it hasn't taken it, but it is down close. Of course, Mark still with 1 ball for Team Gilman. What do we see now from Dean? Does he take the shot, try to carrow for 2? Does he point, try and trail the jack? Or does he point just to try and take the point? So many options. Which one is the best? Of course, time's running out. It's got to be almost 60 seconds. What will Dino do? Looks like he's winding up for the shot. That he was, but it didn't come off. So Mark's got the shot. So team instruction is to point. And that's what Mark will do. Just short, just a 1. 1 to Team Gilman. So we think that's dodgy. Not in position. And Matt has placed in a valid position. Pip now to point first. for his team. And it's a great start. Lots of noise from the crowd there in appreciation of that super point. Mohktar to shoot. He's taken the jack. And that is a dead end. So Pip's putting that first point again. Can he repeat what he did the last end before it was ended? It's looking like it. Oh, it's not quite as good, but it's a pretty solid start. Not so good that we'll see Mohktar shoot again. This will be Matt to point this time. So clearly they don't see this as much of a threat as the first ball in the last end before Mohktar shot the ball on the jack and killed the end. Matt's ball takes a wild kick. And we see the fill for him to repeat. And hopefully for him to try and improve. Which he's done there. It looked like it might roll back, but it has stopped and taken the point. So we're on the final now of the Piste Challenge Cup triples here Saturday 17th of July at John Street in Petanque Northwest. Christian to take on the shot. Gets it, gets the carrow. So again, that was father. What will we see from son? Score 3-1 to Team Blyton. It's Matt, Dean and Mohktar. And it's Dean now pointing in to try and take this back. Here's Stone. Came to a skidding halt. And the next was short as well. Two not particularly great balls from Dean there. Don't see that often. One maybe. Not usually two. Mohktar brings it back for his team. Gets the ball in. Don't see him point often. He's usually playing as shooter, which he is now. But he's usually required to shoot. And has shot well most of the day, otherwise he wouldn't be here. Now Christian doing the same. Nice carrow. So Mohktar now required to point again. Last ball for his team. He's done the job. In line of the two balls. Makes the shot difficult but not impossible. Mark surely is going to take it on. He's taking the jack instead. So it's looking like 3 on the ground there. Pips is a maybe. And Mark's last ball there. So 3 points in that last end for Team Gilman. And a great start in this end as well with Pip's first point. Mohktar to take on the shot. Oh, that's another miss. Doesn't miss many. And he often makes up for it with his next. And this time he did. He gets the hit. Mohktar's ball stays, forcing Team Gilman to point again. Plenty of room though. Taking the point, but it's come up a touch short. So it was actually 4 points the last end for Team Gilman, putting them on 5. And not 3 to put them on 4. Matt now with a job to outpoint it. Looks like it's just done it. So Mark now required to point in. And he's done it. Tickled the jack. not enough to warrant marking it again. Dean now taking on the shot, gets the hit, gets the carrow. Not a spot, but it stayed within the vicinity. Mark now required to do the same again. Looks like it might have just gone wide this time. So a big shot from Dean there before, forcing Team Gilman to play. Of course, Mark's ball went wide. Christian now deciding to take on the shot. He's done it. I'm not sure he's moved it enough, but it has, surely. With Matt walking back to the circle. Matt's point there, just coming up short, just sneaking in. Just coming up short by the looks of it. Big decision to make here for Team Blyton. One ball to play. We're going to give it a measure, see which ones are in. So yeah, it didn't quite make it. Matt now suggesting to Dean to just play that line, nudge it forward a little bit, put them on for two. Of course, Christian still with one ball to come on the opposing team. Mohktar saying shoot. So Dean taking on the shot. Gets it, gets the carrow. Big spot. One ball to come. From Team Gilman. And none from Team Blyton by the looks of things. So several on the ground for Team Blyton, but Christian can put one in and take it back for his team, who are now leading 5 points to 3 here in the final of the Piste Challenge Cup triples. Third place playoff still going on, and the final of the B competition. Yeah, the ball's gone through. but it's taken the point. I think he was trying to take the kosh towards their bull at the back, but not quite enough. 1 point to Team Gilman. Putting them on 6 points to 3. So thank you to everyone who's taken part today, and to everyone who's watched, followed the live news feed, and just been a part in any way, shape or form of this great competition. If you haven't checked out Piste already, it's the premier app for Petanque players. Pistepetanque.app is how you find it. So bull going long there from Pip, but it's holding, it's got the point. So yeah, if you've not checked out Piste yet, pistepetanque.app, the premier application for Petanque players for finding clubs, events and keeping up to date with all the latest news in the Petanque world. If your club's not listed, fill out the form to get it so. And if you want to list an event or have us at one of your events, then do get in touch. Matt's bull there just taking the point. Looking a bit short, but it's closer than Pip's at the back there. It's going long again. Is it too long? Or just long enough? It's too long. So mark 2 point now. And unfortunately for them, nudged Matt's bull closer. Two bulls at the back, deux bulles derrière. Possible to just trail the jack, should they feel so inclined. Will Matt go for it? We'll just go to take the point. Sorry, Mark. He's just gone to try and take the point, but hit his previous bull. So thanks to our event partners, Sunrise Patisserie, DC Petanque and Reserve Wines for their support. Here is Christian's bull. He's got the knock forward. It's not travelled with, but it's taken the point, which is always the objective. Either to take the point or take more points. Mohktar to shoot. Just come long. But he's definitely going to go again. Long again. 2 misses in a row from Mohktar. Not a common occurrence, but it's happened a couple of times so far today. But Team Blyton with a bit of a ball advantage, so they will no doubt shoot again. And here comes the shot. Got the hat, got the hit, got the carrow. So the ball that was knocked back in was marked, so it goes back to its previous position. So Christian now trying to nick back this point. Went for the hard point, tried to knock something forward with it, but missed. Because it was too hard, it went through. Big opportunity for Team Blyton to take some big points here. Dean with one left, Matt with one left. Team Gilman all out. Matt filling in his landing spot. 2 on the ground. And 2 to come. Looks good. Might need a measure, we'll have to see. Or is it 4 on the ground? I think it could be 4. So a possibility of 5. We'll soon find out. As Dean steps up to play his final ball. Pretty quick. So yeah, too much on that. Tried a little raffler, but just the 3 points. 6 all. Blyton versus Gilman. In the final of the Piste Challenge Cup triples. So Matt's throw the jack following team instructions into the rocks. Well, there doesn't seem to be quite as many as there was earlier today. So let's see Matt's first. Well, it's got the point. It's left some space though. So can Pip better that? I'm sure he's got it in him. Not with that ball. He's got another chance. Could be with this one. And that's gone the other way. His words, not mine. So now for Mark to pick up the pieces. And he saved his team there. It's a great ball. Making the shot difficult but not impossible. Sitting on Matt's previous ball. I think the call here will be to point one in, maybe take the point. Take the shot later on. But we'll see what they decide to do. Matt's saying maybe shoot, take them both and then point in afterwards. So Matt is actually going to take on the point here. Full advantage to Team Blyton. But they'll be looking to, at the very least, take the point back with the first. If the opt is 2 point, which it is. So once again, thank you to everyone for watching. Thank you to everyone who's played, joined, watched, followed the live news feed. And if you haven't already got the app, visit pistepetanque.app. It's a PWA, so that means you can view it as a website or install the app on your mobile device. Designed for mobile, so best visited on such device. Follow for all of the latest news and information on this weekend's proceedings. Listing of UK clubs amongst others, and great events across the country and Europe. So Matt took the point, and Mark's just tried to take it back, but looks like it's pulled wide. Big discussion now. So it looks like the third place playoff has just finished. I'll bring you the results of that in a few moments. That was Team Geddes. This is Team Amin. Miss from Christian there. And the last ball for his team. Opts for the point. And it's a good one. On the jack. Right in front of the double at the back. Mohktar with 2 in hand. And Dean as well. So a big chance for this team now. Mohktar gets the shot. Moves the jack to the double at the back. The front of which is Team Gilman's. But Mohktar going to take on the shot again. Yeah, he gets the double. So Dean now. He had a stone that. Think he's just made it. Not sure though. So I think it's just come up short there. As has that one, maybe. Has it taken it? Is it short? No, it's got it. It's 3 to Team Blyton. Apologies once again for the radio silence. Third place just resulted. So Team Amin finished third. So we just had to give them their medals and their winnings. So well done to them for their performance today. Again, an unknown quantity here for us at this venue. They've not played in one of our events before today. But yeah, great performance from them and well done. So Mohktar going to take on this shot now. Yeah, he gets it and gets the stay. So Mark again required to point in now for his team. We were trailing by 3 after just nipping in front after the last couple of ends, but Team Blyton took 3. Decent bull there from Mark. Dean going to mark the bull just in case anything changes, and Mohktar stepping up. He's got it again, but took the jack. Kill the end. You won't be happy with that, but no score is better than dropping points to your opponent. course, Team Blyton starting again in this end, having won the previous scoring end. And there's the jack this time. Being punished in this match, that jack. It's been hit a few times, it's been trailed, it's been shot. And Matt is now no doubt going to try and cozy up to it and give it a cuddle. Or his bull at least. It's almost done that. It's up there pretty close. So 30 teams scheduled to play tomorrow in the doubles. Again, many of the faces we've seen here today will be returning. A couple will not, having their own regional events going on. Stone will be playing in the East Mids Vets. Ooh, long there from Pip. We assume that Pip and Christian may well be doing the same. Stone's playing partners, Tim and Wayne, of their regional qualifier in Murcia. Two not great balls there from Pip. They're in the head. They could count for something in a little while. Is Christian going to shoot? He's the one stepping in the circle. Is he going for bull or jack? So the final of the B competition is still in play. And he's gone for the short there, Christian. He's just missed. So Mark will have to point now. We must make this count if they want to keep this game alive. It's there. It's there. Is it in line with the jack? It looks pretty close from here. The best outcome for them would be for the jack to go with the bull, or instead of. And that's what happened. Did it go all the way? It did. So again, good to see the crowds here still watching. Some of the teams who've been participating today sticking around. Of course, the Scottish players staying overnight. Made the trip down to play the weekend. Matt's bull there going rather long. Can Pip make up for the last end where he had two long bulls himself? And he has indeed. That first bull has done the job. Now will Mohktar do his job? He has. Ça suffit. It's enough. Pitch ball. Another great one. He's taking the point. Not as good as the last. Mark learning his lesson and marking the jack after it being moved. Albeit he didn't move it this time. Mohktar going to take on the shot again. He's got it. So ever since our event back in October in Hetmondwike, this is Petanque Invitational. Mohktar played there. He's played in a number of events in Petanque Northwest. That's a great point from Mark. Dean Seville now stepping into the circle to take on the shot. Seen a mixed bag from Dean today. Some good points, some good shots, some bad points, some missed shots. But he's played like a true middle. He's been called on. The requirement to play both styles of shot. And this time it is the shot that is required. He's got it. He's got the stay. Bien tiré. But yeah, Mohktar has played in a number of events all the way back to October, when this is Petanque held a few in what is now the Yorkshire region in Hetmondwike. Great ball from Mark. Dean to take on that shot again. And Mohktar, he shoots well. He's been in fine form. Although we've seen him hit a fair few today and miss a fair few, he does miss. He generally makes up for it with his next one. Not quite enough this time from Dean. He got the hit. He's made some space into which Matt will no doubt point in. And Christian still with a ball in hand. That's going to need a ball on the jack or a ball on the bull. Going for the ball on the jack. It's to the side, but it's pretty damn close. So close game here, 9-6 to Team Blyton. But they're all out of balls now, so Team Gilman with an opportunity to take at least 1 point back. And just counting up the balls, see whose is whose. Taking their time about it. Christian now stepping up to play his ball. Is he shooting? Is he going for movement on the jack? He's hit the jack, but he's hit it all the way. Oh, he did have 2 balls actually. A little miscount from me. So that means 1 in hand. Gives them 1. So 1 point to Team Gilman, and it's Pip Gilman that now points in for his side. And it's a good one. He is there. Mohktar taking on the shot as expected. And the miss, not quite as expected. But he goes again. And gets it this time. So the jack's moved, being marked. Mohktar got the hit, his ball went dead. Team Gilman stayed alive. And Matt will now try and fill in the gap. Still in the lead by 2 points. I would say that neither team's really in control of the game. But a point like that could be the one to shift that in one direction. There's certainly room. The discussion now is, do we point or shoot? Point is the decision. And Pip steps up to the plate. It's looking good. Oh, it's just come short. Just short. Max ball's better, but has it gone behind? It does. It looks like it's just gone behind. It's going to go again. Might have got it this time. Mohktar just taking a look. We're going to tape it. So the tape's coming out. So it is Team Blyton to play. Dean will no doubt take the shot. So yeah, Dean to take on the shot. He's hit one. Don't think it was the right one. So Dean to try that again. A little bit of raucous from the crowd. Dean just taking his time. Got it this time. I once saw that great pointer Stéphane Robineau point like a beast in Marseille to the sound of a cruise ship's foghorn. So if some players can't play to the sound of a few talking people in the background, then perhaps they need to get in the zone a little bit more. But that's just my view, and not necessarily everyone's. Some would argue otherwise. Christian's ball just coming up short there. So that's a score to Team Blyton. Looks like 2. So 11-7 to Team Blyton. It's Matt, Mohktar and Dean as they play Team Gilman, which is Pip, Christian and Mark. Right ball from Matt there. Takes it nice, takes it clean. That's a good, solid point. Team Gilman opting to point. And it's a damn good one. Some would argue it's perfect. Sat right on that ball. But regardless, Mohktar will go for the shot. Gets it. Clears them both. So Pip now to try and point in there. It's a decent ball. He's taken the point. He's done his job. He's done his job. Matt will now have to do his. So a few people here today who haven't played but are playing tomorrow. Nat Ward being one of them. Mark, who's playing in this, that's his partner. She'll be playing with him in the doubles tomorrow. And then Michelle McKenzie, who was playing today and wasn't due to play tomorrow. Oh, Matt's ball's gone a little long there. Is now playing tomorrow as she will be partnering up with Christian, who's just won the B competition with his triples partners Barry Scott and Jim Cosens. Jim was a sub-in after their other triples partner had to drop out, and will be partnering with Christian. Will be partnering with Michelle tomorrow. Touch and go for a moment there, Dean's ball. In a big stone, looked like it might stop. So Christian now going to try and take out his son's ball. He's done it. Into play again. Just come up short by the looks of things. So Mohktar now required to point. Christian's still got one left, so as has Mark. Well, Mark's got two. So we could see another comeback here. That is a great ball from Mohktar. Mark with two to play. Christian with one, so three to come here. So is Christian going to take the shot on the holding ball, make some room for Mark. Caro gives two, but there we go, he's done it. Two on the ground, two in hand. That's three. And that's another. That is four. And here we go to 11. 11 all. 4 points that end for Team Gilman. Level pegging. 11-11. So the jack's gone dead there. And we see some movement on the circle. Or will they pace out and place from there? Matt looking for his jack, he's left it in the gutter. He's paced it. He's placed it. So Pip to point first. And it's a great one. And Mohktar with a carrow. A great ball from Pip. Taken out by another great ball from Mohktar. Can Pip reply with another great point? So Pip's ball just not quite right there. Made some contact with the opposition ball, but just went the wrong side of it. Marks, on the other hand, may well have just made it. And here is the obvious. Mohktar stepping into the circle. And he's cleared a few out there. But just forcing Matt to point. Matt's point's taking it. Just rolled to the side, but it's sat on the ball. So Mark now with his last. Of course, Christian still with 2 in hand. Plenty of room in the head. And that left them some space. It's looking good though. Oh, could just be that. Looks like Dean might take on the shot here. It's 2 plays 2. Both teams only needing 2. Dean gets the hit. Badacalo. He's got the hit. Christian now. Will he shoot? Will he point? He's pointing. And it's a beauty. Son, take out Dad's ball. No pressure. But a miss could mean the game. Equally, a carrow could mean the game. There's a carrow. Don't think it stayed close enough though. But the final ball now to come from Christian. He's just wandering up for a look. Point. Take the point. And he's gone through. 1 point to Team Blyton. And Matt still with 1 in hand. Is this the end? Is this over? Can Matt fill into that space with his last ball to win the game? Pas de pression. No pressure. 11 partout. Un pointé pour gagner. And point for the game. And there it is. C'est terminé. Bien joué les gars. Well played teams. Close game that at one point could have gone either way. But it's Team Blyton who are the victors. Matt Blyton, Mohktar, Benerab and Dean Seville. Big win after a long day in the sun. with a well-deserved victory after a well-fought match. Thanks to everyone for watching. We'll be back tomorrow with more action here at the Piste Challenge Cup. Tomorrow's a doubles. There'll be action all day from 9 AM with live action in the afternoon for the knockout stages. Thank you all for playing your part in this outstanding competition, and we'll see you all soon.